Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have a quick process video for you here in my Subject to Change album. This is a life crafted album from Citrus Twist, and I have been enjoying using it. Sometimes in order for me to film a quick video, what I do is I go through my stash, pull out the elements that I want to use, kind of prep my page and put them all together, which is what I did here. So that's why you saw me spill out everything. I did my journaling already on the recipe card, which is the add-on journaling cards for this kit for this month. And now you see me putting this together. So I had some pieces of torn pattern paper that I had in my stash. I also put together some of the die cuts, the number 8 from the digitals that I've been using these numbers to number my days each day. I have this fun pocket. It's like a pocket bag, or like a small bag that I'm using as a pocket. This is from the bag of bags from ByTheWell4God. This was super popular in the shop. It is currently sold out, but she is restocking it. So I will link it below if she has restocked. And I'm using a doily this is the last doily I have that came with the kit. And so layered on top of that doily, I have a lemon die cut that came with the kit. And I'm also using the waiting room flashcard that you see there. This is part of the coordinating flashcards. They always come with a word from the devotional and also a verse from that devotional. And today I am focusing on Psalms chapter 18, verse 30, which is a psalm that David wrote. And Day 8 is about the waiting room, and David definitely was in a waiting room from the time that he was actually anointed as the king to the time that he actually became king. That was a waiting room and a time of process, and we go through those seasons where God is molding us and making us into the people that we are to be in order to be able to fulfill his purposes within our lives. The waiting room is a season in our life where God is really working with our hearts and with our character so we can be successful in the plans he has for us. So here you see me glue all of those pieces on. I'm still working on that, but also I am using the coquina glue. Now this glue that I am using is a glue stick that I usually use to wrap Bibles, to wrap journals. So it's super strong. And so you see me add my date stamp there. And that glue is super strong, and it's an amazing glue stick. I'll link it below if you guys want to see that. And I have been using it a lot instead of using my liquid adhesive because I ran out, and I've been very happy with it with paper products. So it's not just something that you can use with fabric. Definitely with paper products, it works well too. So after deciding on where I want to put all of these elements, I glue down the last elements that are going to be layered on top of this. And over on the left-hand side, you'll see my journaling card. I use one of the coordinating recipe cards to do my prayer journaling, also write out a verse, and I'm going to tuck that into that little pocket bag. I contemplated maybe adding a strip of yellow to the top of that pattern paper, but I decided to forego that. I thought it would be just a bit too busy. And I wanted to really concentrate the all of the ephemera and that cluster to be in the middle, and I didn't want to draw away from that. So now I'm going to fold down the corner of that flashcard, and I'm also, after I glue that down, I'm also going to go within my stash and try to find some more elements that I can add to this that would just add some more texture to this page. So I grabbed some of these enamel dots that I had, and I'm going to go for that brown color. So I grab the enamel dot, I add one to the corner of that flashcard, and then I'm going to be moving a couple more around in different sizes. Enamel dots have been fun for me. I have rediscovered them, so to speak, in my stash. They're just a fun way to move around some color on your page. And definitely I'm happy that I'm using up things in my stash. Like I always tell you guys, shop your stash, because we buy all of these beautiful elements and sometimes we don't use them up. And so this is just one of the ways that I was able to do that. So I'm just making sure that that journaling card can come in and out well. And then I'm taking a look, and as I was taking a look, I could see that the items are kind of just blending into each other. Like they don't have any definition. So I take this gold metallic marker. It's actually a permanent marker I got from Target. I have one in gold and one in silver. And I'm just adding a little bit of distressing and definition to something. So I do that around the flashcard, and now I'm just adding some distressing. It's gonna look like distressing all the way around, and I think that really adds a little something and kind of ties in the page a little bit more. I really like that effect. It also ages the project a little bit more. So I'll give you a last look at my journaling card. And if you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing. Thanks so much for joining me each and every video, darlings. God bless. Bye.